Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
I know this because I have played the active Assassin's Creed 3 and this looks pretty good. Although these trees and these bushes don't look that, detailed. You can see that these are like plain textures and nothing more than that. But they have they have worked on the lights, as you can see the reflections, and the grass is pretty much the same. It's too dull for me as of now, but the lighting and the color has certainly changed, because AC3 had kind of a like a cartoonish kind of a graphical feeling, which is quite different. As you can see here, they have tried to add a bit realism in this. You see the lights coming in through the leaves, pretty much on par with the game which is being released right now. So yeah, so without further ado, we'll go inside the cave and let's see what is waiting for us. Because I don't remember the game. How do you run? Oh, I don't think everyone can run. Oh, you guys are waiting for me. Okay, let's go. Oh, what's that? On the wall.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Yeah, I will talk with these characters actually talk inside the game because I don't want to experience again without why am I doing this. But you see that apple of it in Desmond's hand. I'm pretty sure he got it in the third part of Ezio's installation, which is Assassin's Creed Revelations. That's where he got the apple of Eden, and it led us inside. It was the key to this door somehow. I don't know. Okay, so do I have to do something now? I guess.
I think we're here.
Yeah. I do remember this glide. Back then I was in college and then I used to play with Logitech Rumble Pad 2, so it had pretty much the same vibration as the Xbox One controller that I'm using currently. So back then, I used to get pocket money and I used to buy stuff out of that.
Key. You must find the key.
Okay. Right.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Okay, Desmond.
Desmond?
Having those hallucinations.
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
Sure.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Okay, guess it's pretty much a tutorial. Same mechanics.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
It's pretty much the basic, the original version. You don't have, there's no change actually. Like choosing your wall and then, okay, that was a mistake. Let's go up, baby. Yeah. Come on. Go to your left. Yeah, go up now. Yeah, slide over to the left. Okay, you're up.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Oh, that was a mistake. No, not happening.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Okay, that wasn't an assassination. Oh, how do I go there? Okay. Okay, I will go here. I get it. This is nothing but stacking
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Wow, the lighting is pretty good. They have obviously worked on the colors, the skins on the character. So let's go, boys.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Just want to feel the environment a bit. See, there's cheese. It's not like reflections on the statues as well as polishes that they did to this game. The characters, facial expressions. Better, I guess. Yes, better.
Last I heard, there was staging another war guy in front.
Okay.
Always is like
Okay, let's get on with the mission. Don't get distracted. Nice operating. Never make
Good
fun
evening,
of it.
sir. This way, please.
Sure. Let me see.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business, then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
So is mine. Like me too, he acts
I already have.
both against rogues and for
Okay, let's go, boys.
For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes...
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
Very active and industrious. You may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what it would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention
Go all the way over there.
Poor Tom Gag.
So,
£40.
go.
Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. Or I can get more by her staying in.
Betty had
Oh, what's going on?
into our locked here than any five of the gang.
Okay.
And in truth,
Okay,
it's a
we'll
pity to
not
lose so
distract
good a customer.
Okay, keep
If
doing
none
that.
of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women
Assassinate somebody right now.
would always let me see it while prisoners fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellas to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We in the circle.
Oh, I remember this. I do remember this. It was a pain in the ass. Trust me. have to keep pressing that. Okay. We got this done pretty fast this time around. I know, in the original game it took me, 10 minutes to figure out what to do. There's a jump right now. Oh my god. No, no! Oh god. Come on. Yeah.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch
Okay,
courage will
wait,
put a
wait.
bloom in your cheek.
I don't want to blow this up. Go through this way, I guess. Jump left. Oh no, 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 guards are there.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight.
He's try to keep it as stealthy as possible.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit
Okay.
ever after.
You're almost
Besides,
there.
certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Do it, boys. Okay, this is our first assassination. The boys saw it. Okay, we're not going to kill him. That's pretty civilized, I should say. Okay, you boys go ahead. Just don't raise the alarm right now, please. Just don't find out what we did over there. Two couple having a nice
Stateside balcony! Hurry!
Oh shit, shit.
Come, please!
We gotta run, boys.
That man there! Seize him!
What the?
A man was killed in the upper balcony. I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons?
This guy doesn't run to walk the whole way.
Nothing. We must keep.
I beg your pardon.
We must hurry.
Did you notice anyone
They
fishing from that
Come on, guys. Walk faster.
It happened
We
right
must
in
leave
that
at
balcony.
once.
What are those men doing about?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Order! We must have order!
Move! Move! Imbecile!
Don't catch me, guys. I did nothing here.
Where are you going?
Oh no, not me. That guy over there, yeah.
I need to get out. Too close in here. I must get out.
We're almost out, guys. Just 9 meters. Okay, I guess we're out.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Sure, for you, for me it was horrible.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon or something as yet unknown. unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Sure, I will. Okay, there goes our mission 1, guys. It's complete, and we're moving on to the next.
Some fresh air might do me good.
The water looks pretty good. Yes, exactly what should happen. Let's go to the bar and the ship and see how the water flow is like. We see those. Oh, this ship is not sailing right now. So flow of the water is pretty much accurate. Much better than I thought it was. Guess. The first thing that I do when I'm playing these RPGs is, explore the environment, see all the beauties around, and I do find this game beautiful. Back then in 2012, 7 years ago, according to those standards, Assassin's Creed 3 was a really nice, good game. We are not talking about Crysis here. Obviously, Crysis has its own standards. It's about Crysis and other games. It's categorized graphically. So, yeah, for a 2012 game. Remastered version of the game, this looks pretty neat, I should say. Okay, so we'll go on with the mission right now.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Y'all are going down. Uppercut. And there you go, guys.
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No, but you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
We have a job at hand, guys.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
What are they actually planning? Let's find out.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
You're not having
It's not
second
like that.
thoughts,
You should
are you?
feast on lamb and wine.
I know it needs to be done, but...
Tinned fish.
But what? Another wife and 2 daughters. What if it goes wrong?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up. shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too, so we can't...
Quiet! Here it comes! Make like you're working.
Or is it the doctor? Is the doctor here? Charam?
A doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Don't want to talk on the ship, I guess. So we've got to find out somebody who does. Not interested in playing a game.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
So do I. Okay, I guess we have to find it out ourselves. It's on the upper deck. Something's poking up just around here.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Okay, we have to go to the lower deck to investigate. Who's throwing the cargo and why?
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face hidden too, so we can't see him watching.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
Oh, we're trying to fool you.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Back at the same place.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I know it needs to be done, but...
But what?
Another wife and 2 daughters. What if it goes wrong?
He's cut our rations again.
There's no one aboard.
Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on land and wine whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Someone needs to have words with him.
Mills tried. Captain turned him away.
Then he must try again, with more
Curious. Most curious.
Guess we have to find it out.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down!
They're having a ship fight right here.
A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin. Or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right. Dock secured! I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Haytham, you take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Oh, these are... I don't think these are very big. I'm maybe correct. Oh, I have to keep up with this. Okay.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
I don't like what I'm doing currently, so maybe I would like to live stream single-player games because multiplayer games are pretty intensive and then there's a lot of pressure on single-player games like this you can go for a free run, have a nice time. Share what you're thinking and then just go on with it. I know my accent is kind of British, but I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. Like it will take time, it won't happen in a day or two. So jobless is also a point of time. So it is missing. But probably jobless and then wondering about what to do. Okay, okay. This guy's giving me some eyebrows. Okay, let's just not get into it right here. Marketing guys, so
Three of those already. I don't want another one.
these are pretty flatted textures, you can see. Not pretty much flat. There's absolutely zero detail. It does a good thing, still have details, I guess, but sprays are okay, so I'm going to be heading back. Right. Rum barrels here left. Oh, chicken.
Three of those already. I don't want another one.
These dogs here. Is there an option to paying dogs? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. It's cute. And dog level, guys. Sorry, sorry. Sorry.
Damned sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
All the news and much more in today's Gazette.
Nice chat.
The Mohawk Indians have responded favorably to efforts to reduce strife between their people and ourselves.
Good day, sir. Yeah, come in.
I have come. Oh. What do I need? Do I need a fire? Okay, let's take one. We got enough money for that, I guess. A pistol. Normal weapon. Sword as well. We'll get that. Okay. We're all set. Exit the shop now.
There will be a meeting of the city's advocates this Friday sundown at the Blue Boar.
Okay, so here is how you items.
Mohawk Indians have responded favorably to efforts to reduce strife between their people and ourselves. The Mohawk Indians have responded favorably to efforts to reduce strife between their people and ourselves. To all weavers, the esteemed craftsman Peter Witzel has contracted a demonstration of his latest looms at Walker and Associates tomorrow and Thursday. Furniture, shutters, paneling, wooden tiles.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way.
Pretty straightforward, I guess. Don't want people around. Staying on my own. Oh, what was that? He stood up like something hit him in the back.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Charles. Can you not run inside the building? Come on. Running is a bit weird, I guess. Why would somebody run like this? Pretty weird way of running. Anyways, can we go visit this mud is glowing a bit, but I guess it's lit, and because of that it should glow. It's pretty good, neat. Guys, if you're wondering why I am not, into missions and more into surroundings, it's just the way that, I feel and play the game. Because without feeling the game, you don't really get immersed into the game. You only do missions, you'll have this compulsion kind of thing on you that you have to finish it as soon as possible. So, I go on for a little bit of walk, Oh, that was pretty nice. Let's try it again. Oh, no, not this one. I wanted that one. Oh, what? No. Distance, the grasses don't render quite as well as it does when the grasses are near you. This is just so good. It just takes you away from the busy world that you live in here, especially in a city like Bangalore. You would enjoy this a bit on the weekends. Frankly speaking, I don't like partying. I'm always dependent on games on my weekends as well as for my weekdays. I do play a lot of PUBG Mobile. Trying to get better at the game. But side by side, I'm also gonna try and play as many single player games as possible because multiplayer games are a bit harsh on you sometimes and you feel like it won't happen, you won't get the game. It's a lot of stress multiplayer games. So single player games like these where you can wander off anywhere and enjoy the surroundings. It's just so good. Just so refreshing from the stressful world that we live in currently. Multiplayer games are all about performing, like you have to do this, you have to win this. It's like, being in an exam all the more. Like, when will you come out of that? This is the way you come out of it, boys and girls. Oh, I just climbed on the straight rope. Okay, so enough of visiting the surroundings. Let's get on with our mission.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy. Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. I have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
What do I do right now?
Go on now, before you make us mad.
You two, clear off.
This gun is so big and kick-ass. Just look at the gun, man. Whoa. Oh, I got something.
So much for the element of surprise.
And you won't have to reload.
Try a headshot. These two guys, Lord. Oh my god, they're waiting for this one, okay? Come on.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
The AI is pretty basic, guys, what you just saw with that. Okay, I need to aim it well. Okay, why do I have to aim? Let's see.
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Come on, give me the option to pick it up.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame so many had to die.
Back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink.
I usually do a lot of things so that, I'm not out of
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
A little help, please.
You crying, I'm coming. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why you always gotta go forward and forward?
use any other resources. Correct? Thomas. Going this way.
Stop them, Thomas!
In it, Jeffy.
So my
Whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
come on, this fast. Come on, man. Gotta do faster. Run, 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 run.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
Sure, I'll talk to him.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink!
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done. Wonderful.
Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him.
Come. I'll show you how.
Has your pippin thrown a shoe? Need your tack adjusted? Columns farriers of Needle Street.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Draw Indian allies to their side.
What the hell? It's not giving me.
Such scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
Hostilities increase in the frontier as both French and British forces attempt to draw Indian allies to their side.
The Boston Country Journal.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Didn't mean it, come on. Here we go, guys. Going in circles? Why is now I get it right now. What? What in hell is this? Why is there this? What the hell?
Has your neighbor damaged your carriage? Were you short on license, reckless loud horse? Let the firm take pursue your needs.
You're going to get the bird's eye view here. I like this man. Oh.
want to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
There we go. Our first leap of faith.
Many homes and chimneys damaged in the recent earthquake on Cape Ann. Reverberations felt in Boston.
I'm with you guys.
The area's definitely suffered a decline in character.
Indeed. All manner of Arifs and natty lads now walk the streets. Why, just earlier today I had a run-in with some.
Do tell.
It was down by the church. A group of men comes rushing through when one of them suddenly falls to the ground, all torn up. I thought about going to see if he needed help, but a look from one of them changed my mind.
Probably for the best. Those aren't the sort of people you want to get mixed up with.
Yeah. Oh god, there's a big. Can I bet the big?
The Silver Fox offers all travelers the finest fare and rates in the city. Cunning travelers always make our den their destination. Many homes and chimneys damaged in the recent earthquake on Cape Ann.
Green zone here, guys. This is where we have to go. Some more droppings.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying.
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Thompson's Brook Avenue Maltings and Hop Distribution.
So he says to church that one way or another the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know,
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat.
Good call, that.
Has been declared unsafe and should be obviated from your life.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way.
With the Mohawk tribe. The Boston Country Journal. One penny goes a long way.
battle coming up, boys.
Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them. Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Why you gotta know that?
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas!
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake.
Oi! Over here, you bastard! Come on! Have at me!
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Well, why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason. I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men
Sir,
wouldn't notice your
if
arrival?
you'll allow me to explain.
Ho ho! By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir,
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Hatham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? Well, they'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. As luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
If you've a delicate problem need attended to, Jack Frederick is your man.
Perhaps down Marlborough.
No. Its residents are too content.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often...
People of Boston, The earthquake on Cape Ann has demolished homes and churches. Help rebuild everybody.
Now!
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war!
After him!
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way. Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy.
Hostilities increase on the frontier.
Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
Saddlers of the first water, pipers on
Charles, you and Williams serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word.
Crown forces are obliged to surrender. The Duke of Newcastle.
Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Ho! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy! Goddamn dogs.
You, in the car. I need to...
Let no man reach us!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
What the fuck? You just killed the dog? Why?
Aha! Bringing fresh meat, eh?
On your guard,
Come
men.
here. I want to take a look.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment there. Me and you. Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy!
Meet the Reaper.
All clear!
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
I know when you're ready to strike.
Greetings. How fares the watch?
Who are you?
Thomas Smith, newly recruited. Arrived
Who
from
have we
London
got
just
then?
last week.
What are you talking
And you're
about?
to patrol with us?
So said Silas.
I said
Prisoner?
slouching.
I assume
Who are you
so.
to tell me what to do?
A good friend of
Watch the
Mr. Thatcher's.
disturbances, ensure order.
Oh,
and maintain-
I see.
Understood.
My apologies.
Take care with your tongue in the future.
Certainly, sir. Upon my honor.
Hi. I think this guy's spotted. Pretty much kill him. Why would they just come here, man? What the hell is wrong with them? Come on, just go. Shit. Wow. Damn, this is even went off. How do I see this guy? One not taken care of.
A small fine and stern warning usually sets them right. Stop slouching, soldier. I said stop slouching.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
A good friend of Mr. Thatcher's.
Oh, I see. My apologies.
Take care with your tongue in the future.
Certainly, sir. Upon my honor.
Such a shame. The colonies are meant to be an opportunity, not another war front. I must say, the weather in Boston is much fairer than back home.
Wait until winter and see if you still feel the same.
Or summer, for that matter. The heat and wet, it suffocates a man.
And these uniforms. Clearly sewn for other climes. Too thin when it's cold, too heavy when it's hot.
I'm whistling. Hey, come. Come on,
assume it's quiet here most days?
On occasion we'll catch a smuggler trying to ferry contraband into the city. A small fine and stern warning usually sets him right.
A nice change of pace from the campaigning back home.
Why do you think so many of us volunteer? Good pay, safe work, a chance to own some land.
French would see an end to that.
I don't know. They seem content in the north. Sometimes I wonder if it's not we who provoke
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back!
We'll hold back the guard while you deal with Silas.
the game stuck like this. So
This is the best Boston has to offer. No wonder the French still pull the threat.
switching my weapon.
Death Road, you shall not have us! For the order! I'll deal with this, sir! No mercy! For the order! I'll deal with this, sir!
He's here! Stop
Benjamin!
the interloper! Kill
Why do you have me with... I could use some help.
The Order stands united.
He's the one responsible! Kill him!
I'll fillet you like a...
Who are you?
Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect. It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next. and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin. Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
Character. If my memory doesn't break, that's what we are getting from Kenway. That's pretty much what we are getting from Kenway. It's just that I have to go to the marker and then sort something out. How far is it? Map. Where do I have to go? Come on, show me. Frontier, okay. 45 meters. I'll just take the horse. Sorry if I'm hitting you. General Braddon takes too bad. I can get there faster. Delectable jams and jelly. Okay, doggy, help up. It's always nice to see you guys around. Yeah. Sorry guys. Sorry if my horse hits you. We both don't want to, but you know, it's the situation right now. Oh, you're not gonna go over from here. Bad horse. Come on. Please go with this, please. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Puppy. 630 meters. Wow. Please jump over this fence. Nice. Redone. Horsey. We're almost there, guys. It's just 500 meters. And it's kind of getting boring, you know, riding the horse for such a long time, but yeah, that's the game. You roam around, you see the surroundings. That's why they made the remastered version of the game, so that people can actually enjoy the surroundings. Story is same. I mean, in the entire game it's same. It's just that the graphics quality has increased like maybe 2-3 times. Yeah, absolutely. It has increased a lot over the previous installment.
Support the community! St. Mary's will be making...
There's the road to just go. Do I have to travel? Not so sure about it. Let's see the map once more. Yeah. There's a mission, guys. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I'll just get down from the horse. See the surroundings. It is just so good, guys. I can call the horse here at any time. This is just wonderful. The ice. It is so good. I can't explain how much I'm enjoying this right now. It's pretty chill. 5 days of office and this game. Pretty much is what you need. Let me see if the footsteps are not getting into the ice. Oh yeah, they are. I mean, they could have been a little bit better, but yeah, that's fine. That's what a 2012 game has to offer. But when it's deep snow, it's really, you know, you're getting those trees off snow. Turn back now, see how much of tree it's creating. Oh, what is that? Can I like fit that? Come, don't run, I don't wanna hunt you. Oh no, I'm scared of him. Probably I'll have to hunt him in future. Yeah, that's hunting is part of the game. Sorry, that was my mistake. I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to pet him. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think it was a weasel. I didn't want to kill it. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Just wanted to catch hold of you and pet you. Didn't mean to do it at all. Okay, so we're going to a house. I don't know. I don't remember whose house is it. This. Oh, okay. Here we go, Charles Lee again.
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
We'll move faster on horseback.
Sure.
I am afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
I thought of closing the stream as soon as the mission ended. But I guess, if I close the stream off right now, you get cut off with the story.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Bollocks.
The tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Sound is pretty suspicious. I hate when these kinds of sound, crop up in the middle of a nice game. It is ominous and it turns out to be ominous most of the time. So you have to fight a lot, and I don't want to do that. I'm a peace level guy. So less in the fight, better it is.
Wait here. Oh, damn it. Wait! Come back! You return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can handle things from here.
But, sir!
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy! Please just hear me out! Godswoman! Only let me speak!
I just missed us.
Enough with these games!
Come on, woman. Don't run like that.
Best you return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can handle things from here.
But, sir!
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy!
Yeah.
Please just hear me out! Godswoman! Only let me speak!
Come on, 40 minutes.
Enough with these games!
goddamn cookies. Come on, come on. Where? Oh no, my gamepad is losing connection too often. Not right now, not right now. Okay. Got it right this time around. Where is she, man? Come on, girl. This is too much. Just that stop it. Find her like this. Oh, by footsteps? She was in the trees, right? How would I get footsteps if she was in the trees? Come on, man. Where is she? Okay. Maybe turn on the eagle sensors.
You try my patience, woman!
Okay. Really try on my patience. Come on. Come down.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Hatham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzit Zio.
Pleased to meet you. Gadsday.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you?
Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
Okay. I guess this is gonna get a little bit longer.
That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
Okay, here we go.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
Come on.
Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves. The sting of the salt in my eyes. And the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I hear tell the French are readying to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Oi! Where are you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem? You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready. Use the snowstorm to mask your approach. Having second thoughts?
Hardly. But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
I can hide in that cart.
Okay, I can get on with this. This might get too long right now. Okay, this is a big mission. So what I'll do is, I'll continue streaming this in my second stream, which will be tomorrow. That's it. Yes, I would like this to be a good stopping point because with this it will take a long time. I'm feeling very sleepy right now. I can't stream all the way to it's almost 6 a.m. now, so I'm very sleepy. I'll just sleep off for some time and then when I get up, probably then I'll start streaming the next few episodes of this game. Okay, so here's where I will drop you off. Okay, I hope you like the stream, and if you haven't watched the live stream, you can of course see the stream later if you want, and it's all up to you guys. And do like and subscribe the channel if you like the stream, and mention in your comments what you like and what didn't you like, because your feedback value is the most for me. Whatever feedback you have for me, please write it down. Anything is fine. If you feel that the stream wasn't good enough, or like the way I speak, it wasn't good enough, please share your comments. I'll be happy reading your comments. So yeah, that's about it. That's about today's stream. So when I stream the next few episodes, I hope you'll enjoy. So yeah, pretty much that's it. So good night guys, have a nice day, and I'm closing off my stream right now. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you guys.